So, then, we all began to bind our sheaves and brought them together and set them upright. And as soon as they were on end...
But don't stop now. What happened?
Then, your sheaves all prostrated themselves. They bowed down before mine.
That's it. I'm taking all I can. Boy's gone crazy because of Father's promises to him. He already thinks he's our master.
I also had a dream. In mine, there were 12 piles of manure. The smallest one walked and talked and told tales.
No, be serious. I've had enough of him. It's time we had this out. Tonight, after the day's work.
We'll see what Father thinks about this.
So we all began to bind our sheaves and brought them together and set them upright. And as soon as they were on end, their sheaves bowed down before mine.
Did you hear that, Father? He dreams of being our master. This has to be stopped.
Now, that, Simeon, is as foolish a thing as I've ever heard. Should I order the boy to stop dreaming? Dreams have meanings. And when God intends for us to understand them, he'll make it all clear. Until such time, all we can do is listen. Joseph, you spoke of another dream.
Yes, Father.
Tell us.
I'd better not, I think.
If God gave you a dream, you must share it with us.
I dreamt the sun and the moon and the stars paid homage to me. I don't know what that means.
Am I the sun, perhaps?
Surely not.
Your mother, the moon, your 11 brothers, the stars? I mean, should we all bow down to you?
I'll remember that when the time came to act for ourselves, you weren't there.
No, I wasn't. Perhaps I'm just not as big and brave as you are. Brother.
You're letting him go? And what if he tells our father?
He won't do anything. Not Reuben. He stands the most to gain from all this. With Joseph gone, who else will our father put in line to replace him? He'll be back. You sitting and moping like women. What's done is done. Now let's get on with our own business.
The boy is our business.
Was, brother, was. There's no turning back now.
And if we pulled him out?
From the well where you helped me throw him and have him tell Father what we did?
At least he's not dead. Well, we could always tell Father we're just trying to teach him a lesson.
And Father will teach us a thing or two. The flocks are his, the tents, the food, everything. I've worked too hard to be disowned and left with nothing. No, brother, we'll have to see this one through. Because what our Father doesn't know can't hurt us.
There's not much grazing left in these fields. Simeon, I think it best if you and Levy take part of the flock to fresh pastures near Shechem.
So you can fish out the boy and throw the blame on us? Never.
Oh, do something, Simeon, before we all go insane!
You should have killed him. Shut him up. You want to fight me, brother?
If that's what it takes. But you're not going to kill him.
And you're not going to fish him out.
If that's the only way to avoid a brother's blood on my hands, then fish him out we will.
To avoid spilling his blood, you'll have to shed mine. If you can. But I'm a reasonable man. I'll give you till dawn to come up with another suggestion. Ishmaelite traders! Now the boy must be killed before they hear his damned whining.
No, no, no. They're the answer.
Them? How?
They can take him for a slave. Down to Egypt. Then at least he'll live and our hands will be clean.
If he escapes, comes back and tells father what happened.
Ishmaelite and Egyptian slaves don't escape. They pay for him. There's money in it for all of us and no blood.
20 shekels, not a piece more.
In silver?
Of course.
Done. Come to save him.
I won't have his blood on my hands.
It's too late for that.
I found this on the road. He must have gotten lost. A wild animal.
No. No. No.
Over time, loneliness is a terrible thing, Joseph.
I know you hurt, but
You are not a common man. Where does the mystery come from with you? Where are you from?
this house is my home now.
Tell me about your father. You once said he was a prince. feels? So he is a powerful man. Do you think he is happy with his wealth?
I don't think my father's wealth brings him much joy.
What would?
I expected he could see me again.
No, your freedom is within my gift.
Yes. But I can't. What offend God?
You know you want me. Look how you're shaking. You want me as much as I want you. Come, Joseph. Come fly with me.
Leave me!
Stop! Who do you think you are, you fool? You dare lay a hand on your mistress? Ah, my husband would kill you for this.
Is that all?
As I swear before the Lord my God.
Summon the household.
Good. Let them all hear him sentenced to death.
I have heard the reports and weighed them. The slave is guilty. Here then is my decision. As I say it, so it be written, so it be done. The slave is to be taken to the Pharaoh's prison and held there at my pleasure. The jailer is to report to me weekly on his treatment and his progress. Thus is this matter now closed.
Bring him.
You humiliated me. You sent him to prison at your pleasure? What about my honor?
What honor?
How dare you?
I know you, wife. I know you.
You don't understand. Whatever you believe of me, how can you let him live? How can you humiliate me like that?
Because one humiliation deserves another. wife. Anyone who knows Joseph also knows that if he swears by his God, he's telling the truth.
What is more important to you? His God or my good name?
The truth?
The truth.
Yes, that's what matters.
Well, then, you might as well set him free and complete my shame.
Wherever he is, whatever happens to him, he is free. Because his God is with him.
I dreamt I was in the great river, communing with my spirit in the heavens. Near me were 7 wonderfully fat and gentle water cows who seemed to float along with me. It was serene, so very serene. But we were not alone. Horrible, starving cows suddenly appeared, and the thin, wretched cows ate the sleek, fat cows. I woke in a cold sweat, and to my horror, when I finally got back to sleep, I had a second dream, just as frightening. In this dream, there were 7 plump ears of corn growing on a stalk. Then 7 blighted ears, meager and scorched by the east wind, sprouted teeth and devoured the good ears. What can these dreams possibly mean? They can't be a good sign.
Let us begin.
A cup of wine.
Majesty, as might be expected from the messages to God, there is a balance in these holy dreams. First, the sacred life-giving Nile, and then the divine presence of the omnipotent Pharaoh himself. The healthy cows and the lean cows, the ripe ears and then the unripe ears.
I know what was in the dreams. I had them. Your job is to tell me what they mean.
We do not know, Majesty.
How can you remain silent when you know there is a man who can ease your Pharaoh's mind? I dare not, Master. Pharaoh's mood is black. I dare not remind him that I was ever in his disfavor. Come on, Dan, don't be a fool. But I am a humble wine-bearer, Master. It is for you, Potiphar, the chief steward. It is for you to speak up.
More wine!
May I speak with you, Pharaoh?
Only so others may not hear. You have the dreams of your Pharaoh interpreted by an alien slave.
Sire, the Semite slave interpreted both this man's dreams and that of the baker. He saw the Pharaoh's hand in our dreams and predicted his judgments accurately.
Well, this slave of yours, how is he called?
Joseph, sir?
Bring me Joseph, the Semite from the dungeon, and tell him nothing about my dreams.
What's this? I order you, speak!
What are you doing? Please. What have I done?
Lie prostrate, quick.
I cannot. You know that.
You what?
Truly, the Pharaoh is greatness itself. But, sire, my faith decrees I can kneel only before God himself, even on pain of death.
Come forward. Take heed, magicians. Whatever else, I know this man won't lie to me to save his life. Look upon my face.
But surely, great Pharaoh, this is forbidden.
Only to people who know I'm God. Since you hold some primitive being in high regard, I expect that you can look upon me without burning up. Try it. I'm told you've learned the secret of reading messages of the night.
Interpreting dreams is not a thing to be learned, Pharaoh. It is a gift from God.
Careful! One mention too many of this god, and you'll be at his side with your head under your arm. So, you've been given this gift?
I imagine we shall soon see, Pharaoh.
Your life depends upon what we shall see. Now listen carefully. In my dream, there were 7 cows, fat and sleek, and they grazed peacefully.
He's a very beautiful boy.
Yes, he is.
Do you know what his crime was?
I've heard the rumors, but I don't believe it. He doesn't strike me as a fool. And everyone knows that Potiphar's wife deceives him.
I've never seen such poor cows in all of Egypt. But it was impossible to tell they had eaten the fat cows, for they looked as wretched as ever.
Was there a second dream?
We have told him nothing, sire.
Yes. In the second dream, there were 7 ears of grain, beautifully ripe. Then sprouting up behind them were 7 withered ears of grain, which devoured the ripe ones.
God has revealed to Pharaoh what he intends to do.
Yes?
Pharaoh's dreams are one and the same. The 7 fine cows and 7 ripe ears of grain represent 7 years of plenty. The 7 wretched cows and 7 shriveled ears of grain are years of great want. There will be 7 years of famine, my lord.
Madness. Madness. As if my brother, the sun, and sister, the moon, would send me messages only a slave could read. Potiphar, take him from my sight. Get him back to his dungeon and keep him there until I decide how best to deal with him.
Another dream to ruin all our sleep?
No, the same one. This is too important to ignore. I'm lost, wife. Help me.
Me? And risk your anger? No, I'll keep my own counsel, my lord. Asenath here, on the other hand.
Yes. Let me guess. She's so taken with this foreign slave. Oh, yes. Nothing escapes Pharaoh's eye, young woman. She thinks he has the answer.
By your own word, Lord, we know he does nothing against his conscience, even on pain of death. And you yourself seem reluctant to see him hanged. There must be a reason you held your mighty hand, spared him to live to see another day.
I've thought long and hard of your reading of my messages. Have you?
Yes, Master.
And?
I am certain that Pharaoh has been blessed by a warning from the Lord himself.
So, assume then that your reading is accurate. Is there nothing we can do to prevent this disaster?
Yes, Master, there is.
How?
Pharaoh must select a wise and honest man and set him above the land of Egypt. He must see that Pharaoh's overseers collect a fifth of all that is produced during the years of plenty and store it for use during the years of famine. In that way, Egypt will not be destroyed by the drought.
Impossible. Storing 7 years of grain. It's impossible. Is there no other way to avert disaster?
No, Master.
Nothing like this has ever been attempted. So, a fifth of all the harvest would be entrusted to Pharaoh.
Yes, Master. All Egypt would be required to pay you this tribute.
It would call for a man of exceptional talent. That excludes each of you. Potiphar, perhaps. The answer is obvious. There could be no better man for this job than this man himself. Can we find anyone endowed with the spirit of God as he is?
I think not.
Well said, wife. Now, hear the word of Pharaoh, Ra on earth, God as man. You shall be my chancellor, and all my people shall respect your orders. Only this throne shall set me above you. I make you the governor of all of Egypt. I set you over my house, my people, my entire kingdom. Without your consent, no man shall lift up hand or foot in all of Egypt. Your name shall be Zaphenath-Paneah. And this fine woman shall be your wife.
brothers?
The ones in Canaanite dress.
What should I do, Master?
Bring them to me.
You! Come! All of you, come! Bring them all! All of these men! You, come! And you! Lift your heads. Look upon your master.
They don't even recognize me.
Almighty One, have mercy. We come from Canaan, where the drought destroys everything. We bring silver to trade, so that we and our families might survive.
Your master, Zephanath Paneah, ask why your Canaanite gods do not provide for your needs.
We're not like the other Canaanites, great master. We worship our own God, but we sojourn in the land of Canaan.
The master says you're spies.
Spies? No, master. Our father sent us to buy food.
The master says no. You're spies, sent to see the weakness of Egypt.
No, master. We are nothing more than shepherds, sons of Jacob, the son of Isaac.
No. My brother. I shall not kill you. That is not the lesson the Lord, blessed be his name, has put before us. Perhaps we have learned the meaning of brotherhood, of family, and that wherever we may go, no matter how God's plan separates us, we must always be true to one another. To be family.